odds are the realest.
On YouTube, it's your boy Alex back with another video, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. But in this video, I'm gonna be telling you how to stop being attached to women that gives you attention. I know that a lot of guys struggle with that. You know, I myself used to struggle with that when I was younger, before I even knew this. So I'm finna tell you so you can know, so you can like stop doing this, you know what I'm saying. It's really bad for your mental health overall, and it makes the female lose attraction for you. You know, I got you, bro, you know what I'm saying. So stay tuned to the video. I got something for you, man. I'm finna explain to you right now, you know what I'm saying. Leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying. I do videos like this all the time. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to give you the information to become the better version of yourself, you know what I'm saying. It's dating out here is crazy, and I'm telling you all the tricks in the book to make sure you don't get played looking stupid. And we're finna get right into this video. Alright, rude boy. So basically, the first thing you want to do is stop imagining, you know what I'm saying, yourself being with this person, you know, because that version of them does not exist, and you're trying to make them into that version, and that's where infatuation starts. So what you want to do is, man, stop thinking about them as being your wife, or they're gonna be this person for you. This is what's expected. Instead, get to know them, you know what I'm saying. Over time will show their true colors. So that's what you want to do, instead of just thinking about this person as this, oh, she's gonna be my wife one day, she's so pretty, oh my god, I need to do everything for her, I need to bow down and give her everything. You don't want to do this. That's the first red flag. That's something you don't want to do. The girl loses attraction, overall bad for you. That's a no-no. So just stop imagining that you're gonna be with this girl, or like this girl is for you, you know, instead of just genuinely taking her on dates, getting to know her, talking to her more. Over time, you gradually feel comfortable enough and you get to know her, you know what I'm saying. Then you can think about her, like imagine that something you want to pursue. But off rip, just thinking about that, you're just putting yourself, you're just digging a hole for yourself, you know, because overall girls don't find it attractive, because when you first impression, you're putting her on a pedestal the first time meeting, or like you're just giving off that vibe like, okay, she's the one, she's gonna leave you, bro. Girls don't want that. Girls don't want that, you know, just being so easy and open to that. Make her want it, bro, you know what I'm saying. Make it valuable, as in like not in reach, you know. Don't make it so easy to obtain, because overall that just loses value, loses interest, and she doesn't want you anymore. So I'm just letting you know, bro. Alright, bad boy, the next thing you want to know is, just because they're giving you attention that you desire doesn't mean that's their true intention, you know what I'm saying. They could just be on some friendly vibe, or they just love the attention that you're giving them back. So this is something you just want to be careful of, bro, because I know a lot of guys, they give out so much attention to the girl, and the girl is giving them so much attention back, but really girls feed off of attention. So basically you're just giving her what she wants. When you're giving her what she wants, she's gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, do what she has to do, even if she's faking it. She's faking the interest, she's faking the attention given, just to receive all that from you, you know what I'm saying. This is one thing that girls love to do, and in the end you always feel played, because she genuinely didn't fuck with you like that, but she wanted the attention from you. She loved what you did for her. She loved all the things. You were always available. When she needed a ride, you're always there. When she needed money, you're always giving it to her. When she needed something, you're always buying it. Like, just constantly giving her things with nothing in return. She loved that, and she's gonna stay there and act like, okay, I might fuck with you, you know what I'm saying. She's gonna give you that attention because you're giving her so much. You're giving all the attention a boyfriend should be giving her, and you're not even her boyfriend, and you're doing all these things trying to be her boyfriend, which is crazy. You shouldn't be doing that stuff, man. Girls will use you like that. So I'm just giving you that example right there, man. You know what I'm saying. I hope it helps you. I hope you use it. I hope you pay attention, you know what I'm saying. Listen, bro, you know what I mean. Girls do this a lot, so stop it, man. Stop. You know what I mean. Just understand that this is how females work. They love attention. The more you give, the less interested, more attractiveness goes down, you know what I mean. Basically, the next thing you want to do is you want to stop creating pressure where pressure does not exist, in a sense of you overthinking, being in your head too much, judging, assuming. You know, you need to stop that. You know, you just want to laugh about it and leave it to God, man. Always put everything to God. Have faith. Stop overthinking, stop assuming, stop judging, stop doing all these things. It will ruin everything that you got going on. Just leave it to God, because that's what I did, you know. I used to overthink situations. I used to assume or judge and get into my thoughts, you know, and that would just get me thinking other things that weren't necessarily true. So what you want to do is you want to stop doing that overall and just laugh, bro. Just laugh about it and leave it to God. And I promise you, it always works out. You know, when you leave it to God, everything always works out. Trust me, it always works out for me in the end, and I know it's gonna work out for you. So you just want to stop overthinking about that situation. Stop judging, stop assuming, stop getting in your thoughts, bro. Because I know how it is sometimes, you know. These girls will have you crashing out over the silliest stuff, bro. So you just want to stay calm, you know what I'm saying? Be on your grind, find your purpose, you know, start some hobbies, you know, learn how to swim, go to the gym, work out, learn how to box, do something, you know what I mean? There's so many other things to do in life than just to worry about a girl or overthink a situation, you know, pray to God, bro. I promise you, put God first and everything should be great. All right, so the next thing I genuinely think that is a good one that you should know about is stop reading something into somebody, you know. Just meet new people, you know what I mean? Have fun. Not everything needs a label, you know. I know you just met them, they're very attractive, they're probably funny, great personality, everything that you ever wanted, but not everything deserves a label, and you just want to understand that, you know what I mean? Just meet new people, you know, enjoy it, man. Not everything needs a label. You're not gonna die, bro. Just because this person came into your life doesn't mean they have to stay, you know. Anything can happen. They can stay, they can leave, but just don't pressure it, you know. Don't pressure it, bro, because girls, when you start pressuring it, they lose attraction and they leave. You just want to leave it up to God, you know. Just leave it up to God. That's all the advice I can give you right there, because when you put God first, everything always works out. So you just want to do that, man. Just always stick to that, man. Never read into somebody, you know what I mean? And not everything deserves a label, because once you start putting out labels already, just met, she's gonna feel very uncomfortable, pressured, rush into something that probably she doesn't even want or know, because a lot of females don't even know what they want. So you just trying to push her into something, you're trying to corner her in a box. For some reason, girls don't feeling like they're trapped in such ways under pressure, and she'll probably leave. You probably won't hear from her again. Overly texting her, you don't want to do that either, because that's not even worth it, just overly texting. So just keep that in mind. Overly texting, put in labels, you know what I'm saying? Everything don't need a label. You don't need to double text, you don't need to do any of that, you know what I'm saying? Put God first, man. God. I think this is the last thing on my list, and I think this is a great one. So just listen to this, man. From experience, I noticed that when you feel like you need to text somebody, don't, you know what I mean? Because you need to distract yourself, like I was saying, with other things, you know. Like go find a hobby, you know. Go do something. You don't need somebody to be a part of your daily routine, you know. That's just something you don't want to do, you know. Because love takes time, you know. Love takes time, and it needs room to grow. So the more distant or more room you give the person, the more they'll miss you, the more they'll want to talk to you, the more they want to be around you when they don't have your presence like that, you know. When you're just all about somebody, giving them everything, texting every time, constantly just being there, pressuring, you know, it just comes off as, you know, desperate and thirsty, and people just lose attraction like that, you know. That's very unattractive, man. So you just want to give that room, you know, give it time, you know, space to grow, you know, so you can miss each other. You don't want to just constantly be texting her, you know, distract yourself, you know. When you feel like when you feel like you need to text them back, just don't, bro. Just like distract yourself, you know. Just distract yourself with something. Find another hobby, man. I promise you this works. You'll notice like this person will start to have more feelings for you. They'll start texting you back, they'll start calling you, they want to talk on the phone with you because you're not so available anymore. So this is just something you want to do, man, because it worked, because this builds attraction, man. When you do this, it always works in the end. If you do the opposite, you will for sure get ghosted, left unseen, left undelivered, whatever the case might be. So just keep that in mind, bro. And I think that's the end of my video, you know what I mean? I hope this helps you, because this is just from experience and what I've learned, and it helped me a lot, you know what I mean? I've grown, and I know these things, and I just want to share them with you. So I just hope it helps you. So leave a like on the video, you know? And if you're new, subscribe, you know what I mean? I'll greatly appreciate it. You know, I got more videos like this coming out. If you want to learn some more stuff, I got you, you know. I'm putting out different videos on these topics, you know, just to become the better version of yourself, you know, self-improvement, you know, to help you navigate through this dating era, how to talk to girls, you know, how to be more attractive, know how girls think and what to do and how to attract them. So, you know what I'm saying, this is what the channel is all about. So make sure you subscribe, you know, and I'm out.